Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about my journey with vitiligo and with urticaria as a model and my struggles having this condition. It's more of a story time based thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you insights about what I went through and how I battled this condition, urticaria and vitiligo or vitiligo, the way you guys call it. So yeah, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm doing this for you. People have been asking questions regarding modeling and I'm just here to educate you guys, give you guys insights about the industry, and this is just gonna be a short story time about what I went through and how it impacted me. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. When my vitiligo started, I didn't know what to do because firstly, I knew my father had this condition and it was hard to believe that I'm also getting it. So it was a bit tough. To accept it. So it was something that I had to grow with because remember, I got this condition when I was about 6. It started on my lips and then from my lips it went to my my bony areas. I'm talking about this type of places, So from there I had to learn that I have this thing now and there's nothing I can do about it. Luckily I have a father, that has the same thing, so it didn't really affect me. But then when it started growing, kids would obviously notice it, and kids are very, very funny and they react funny to things that they don't know. Especially kids my age at that time, 6-year-olds would be like, ooh, things like that. So it did affect me because there were times I wanted to change myself. I didn't want to go to school. I just wanted to be alone. I literally wanted to homeschool because it affected me deeply, it deeply affected me. It went on for years and years and years, till I went to high school. Then in high school I started to accept myself and that's how I grew. I grew in pain and it was just very, very hard living with this condition. Very, very hard. But I outgrew it and now people say I'm so confident in my skin and whatnot. And I'm grateful that I was able to accept myself, It's very difficult to live in a place where you're not accepted and then you try doing so many things that are out of place or out of your comfort zone to try and impress other people. Because I was naughty at school. Not that naughty, but I was naughty because I was trying to get attention. I would be one of the loudest in class. I would be one of the jokesters. I would laugh the loudest just to get attention so that people would think I'm cool, and that wasn't cool, So I just did things to try and make people accept me, which was very unfair because I was not being myself. But how it impacted your confidence and early bookings. So guys, remember when I entered modeling, I entered modeling with confidence. I didn't enter the industry unprepared. I prepared myself for the industry. So I don't think it impacted me in a very negative way to a point where I felt like if they don't take me, it's gonna be because of my skin. I went into the industry knowing that I'm gonna get booked because of my skin, So I don't think I entered the industry in a sense that I'm not gonna get booked because of my skin. Guys, the model industry is a very difficult industry. It's not about you, it's about the client. The client picks what they want, and if you don't fit the criteria, it's chai. They won't pick you. It's just as easy as that. So don't feel like, they didn't take you because you're too freckled or they didn't take you because your head is too big or you're too dark skinned or whatnot. There's nothing like that. They just didn't take you because you didn't fit the criteria, or you didn't act well at the casting, or you didn't do what they want, or you just don't look like the imaginary person they wanted to be. No, they wanted to use for the shot. It's that simple. So don't take it personally. They don't hate you. They just didn't book you because you were not fit enough for the shoot. First time a client appreciated your look and your unique skin. So guys, personally with me, as I said, I entered the industry because of my skin. Initially, this is my strength. This is what makes me a special model in the model industry. So I feel like a client does book me because of I'm unique and my skin stands out. I don't think clients book me because they feel sorry. I feel like they book me because of I fit the criteria, guys. There is no manga business here. How you've learned to see it as a superpower, not a weakness. So guys, how I learned to see my vitiligo as a superpower was obviously through family, friends, and people in general. When I go to malls, people will be like, oh wow, your skin is so beautiful, model. Do you model? This, that. I was not even modeling by then. And then that helped me also build confidence in myself to say, wow, maybe I should try this modeling. I wasn't gonna model if people didn't tell me to. People influenced me to model because they said I looked good. I looked good as a model. I would kill the industry. Sorry for using that word out. Yeah. So what made it a superpower for me and how I made it become a superpower was by me accepting myself. Guys, if you don't accept yourself in anything, I repeat, in anything, if you do not accept yourself, you'll never succeed. Self-acceptance is one of the most important things about life. If you do not accept yourself, you'll never go far, especially in an industry like modeling or any art industry or entertainment industry. You need to accept yourself, love yourself, because the time you start loving yourself and accepting your flaws or whatever you have, that's when people will start to accept you, because of they see you're confident in your skin, you're confident in everything you do. You just outshine everything. You just want to show them that you love yourself. Self-acceptance and self-love is one of the most important aspects about life and modeling and acting. Because I know it's very difficult, but that's one of the most important things about the industry. One other thing that happened in my life was that last year, which is 2024, in June, I was not diagnosed, because diagnosed is when you tested for something. I noticed that I got like a funny reaction every time my body became hot, right? And this condition is called cholinergic urticaria. Guys, it's one of the most horrible conditions in this world, because imagine being unable to go out as a model because of the sun makes you break out in these hives that make you itch from head to toe. It was just so unbearable. It was unbearable. I never went out. I did go out, but I used cars with air conditioning. I just made sure that I stayed cool. Guys, cholinergic urticarias were very, 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 I repeat, very uncomfortable condition. It's hell on earth, and I don't wish that upon my worst enemy, because trust me, it's bad. So how I overcame it is I did my research. I made sure I found what I was having, because I didn't know it was CU in the beginning, because I was like, wow, what do I have? So I did my research, and then found out it was CU. Went to doctors. Doctors didn't know what to give me. They kept giving me antihistamines, and antihistamines don't work. So what I did was I did my due diligence. I did extra research. I made sure that I found something that's gonna help me. And then if you guys need help and assistance with what I used, you can either comment on the video or message me on my Instagram or my TikTok, and then I'll give you guys every information I used. I'm not giving you guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm just gonna give you guys what I did to help me. And I have received messages from people telling me that, wow, I feel so much better. I stopped breaking out after I used that medication. Quick health tip, diet, lifestyle, or mental shift that helped. Guys, what I also did for my urticaria is I changed my diet. I tried to fast. I also do like sweat therapy, like a lot of sweat therapy, you know. So what happens is that the more you sweat, you build tolerance. Your body builds tolerance for this condition, and it makes you feel better, so that whenever this thing happens again, you don't get too hot. You do get hot, but you don't. Your body adapts. You know what body adaptation is? That's what I did. I practiced tolerance, you know. Have you ever been rejected because of your skin? Guys, as I said, you never know if you were rejected because of your skin. You never know if you were rejected because of your hair. You never know if you were rejected because of how you look. Take the L with muscle. It might not even be because of the way you look. It might just be because of you didn't fit the criteria, as I said. So keep that in mind, guys, please. Have you been celebrated because of it? I don't think I've ever been celebrated because of my vitiligo or my vitiligo or my vitiligo. But no, I've never been. I don't think I've ever been celebrated. What needs to change in fashion regarding skin inclusivity? Guys, the fashion industry has changed in the past years, whereby you can have so much acne and a client will still book you because there's Photoshop, there's makeup artists that can make you look. So guys, don't be insecure about those stuff. I'm not saying don't treat yourself. Don't look bad, too bad. I know there's people with acne, but just try and find a way to make it better, because I'm not saying they'll reject you because of it. I'm just saying just to look appealing to the client, you know. But yeah, that's what I can say. Oh, tips for models dealing with eczema, acne, vitiligo, or other skin conditions. Guys, as I said, if you're dealing with those things, find ways to treat yourself. Oh yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in learning more about this stuff, DM me or send me a YouTube message. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, so that you can get more incisive message never mind. You can get more information about what I'm talking about, because I don't want to give too much information here because the video is going to get too long. But as I said, just send me a message and then I'll give you more information regarding this. Guys, I repeat, please like, share and subscribe to this channel, because we are slowly growing, and lots of love from the Great Dawn. Peace. Catch you guys next week Friday.